Hello dear Homypedia family. Are the daily grind and city chaos leaving you yearning for a serene escape? Well, you can find that respite right in your own backyard by crafting a quaint vintage farmhouse garden haven. Close your eyes and envision yourself settled into a comfy Adirondack chair, refreshing iced tea in hand, as a soft breeze wafts the sweet fragrance of blossoming flowers towards you. This picturesque setting will whisk you back to a simpler era, allowing you to truly unplug and recharge while reconnecting with nature's tranquil beauty. Doesn't that cozy garden sanctuary sound like the perfect antidote to the stresses of modern life? With some thoughtful planning, you can make this dreamy outdoor retreat your reality. In this comprehensive video, we'll walk you through the steps to transform your outdoor space into a vintage farmhouse garden retreat that exudes warmth, rustic charm, and comfort. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or a modest patio, you'll learn how to seamlessly blend timeless farmhouse elements with lush greenery, creating a cozy oasis that celebrates the beauty of nature while paying homage to nostalgic country living. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to be inspired as we guide you through the art of curating a vintage farmhouse garden retreat that will beckon you to linger and savor every moment spent amidst its enchanting surroundings. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share it with friends and family who might appreciate this rustic garden oasis. If you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel for more inspiring outdoor living ideas. Planning your vintage farmhouse garden retreat. The first step in creating your vintage farmhouse garden retreat is to envision the overall aesthetic and ambience you wish to achieve. Close your eyes and imagine yourself stepping into a cozy outdoor sanctuary that effortlessly blends the rustic charm of a traditional farmhouse with the serene beauty of nature. Envision a space adorned with weathered wood furniture, vintage accents, and wrought iron embellishments that exude a sense of timeless elegance. Picture a charming outdoor farmhouse table, crafted from reclaimed barn wood, serving as the centerpiece of your garden retreat. Imagine hosting intimate alfresco dinners or leisurely afternoon teas with loved ones, surrounded by the fragrant aroma of freshly bloomed flowers and the gentle melodies of chirping birds. As you begin to conceptualize your vintage farmhouse garden retreat, consider the existing layout and features of your outdoor space. Identify areas that can be transformed into cozy nooks or charming vignettes, each with its own unique character and purpose. Perhaps a secluded corner could be dedicated to a quaint seating area, complete with vintage armchairs and a rustic side table adorned with potted herbs or a lantern. You might envision a shaded alcove that beckons you to curl up with a good book and a refreshing iced tea. When planning your vintage farmhouse garden retreat, it's essential to strike a harmonious balance between functional and aesthetic elements. Incorporate practical features such as pathways, seating areas, and shade structures while ensuring they seamlessly blend with the overall farmhouse-inspired design aesthetic. Choosing the right vintage farmhouse garden furniture. The furnishings you select will play a crucial role in setting the tone for your vintage farmhouse garden retreat. Opt for pieces that exude a rustic, weathered charm while offering comfort and functionality. One of the most iconic pieces in a farmhouse garden is the outdoor farmhouse table. These sturdy, rustic tables are often crafted from reclaimed barn wood or distressed wood, lending an authentic vintage appeal. Look for tables with trestle or farmhouse-style legs and a generous tabletop that can accommodate intimate gatherings or serve as a lovely spot for al fresco dining. Complement your outdoor farmhouse table with a set of matching chairs or benches. Wooden chairs with slatted backs and woven seats or metal chairs with intricate scrollwork designs can add a touch of vintage elegance. Alternatively, consider repurposing antique church pews or refurbished wooden benches for a truly unique and charming seating arrangement. To create cozy conversation areas, incorporate vintage-inspired outdoor seating options such as Adirondack chairs, rocking chairs, or settees. These iconic pieces not only evoke a sense of nostalgia but also provide a comfortable spot to relax and unwind. Look for weathered wood or distressed finishes that lend an aged, rustic appeal. Complement your seating arrangements with accent tables and side tables that reflect the vintage farmhouse aesthetic. Repurposed vintage sewing machine bases, antique crates, or salvaged wooden spools can be transformed into one-of-a-kind side tables, adding character and charm to your outdoor retreat. When it comes to lighting, consider incorporating vintage-inspired lanterns or string lights to create a warm, inviting ambience. Wrought iron lanterns with flickering candles or Edison-style bulbs can cast a soft, romantic glow over your garden retreat, while string lights draped overhead can create a whimsical, twinkling effect reminiscent of a starry night sky. Incorporating vintage farmhouse garden decor. To truly capture the essence of a vintage farmhouse garden retreat, it's essential to incorporate charming decor elements that evoke a sense of nostalgia and rustic charm. Vintage galvanized bucket watering cans, or enamelware can be repurposed as delightful planters, adding a touch of farmhouse flair to your garden. Fill them with an array of colorful blooms, trailing vines, or lush greenery to create a beautiful and visually appealing display. Vintage birdhouses, feeders, or bird baths can bring a touch of whimsy and natural charm to your outdoor space. Look for pieces crafted from reclaimed wood, metal, or ceramic materials that complement the farmhouse aesthetic. The gentle sounds of chirping birds and the sight of feathered friends flitting about will add an extra layer of serenity to your garden retreat. To embrace the warmth and coziness of a farmhouse garden, consider incorporating textiles such as vintage-inspired quilts, throw blankets, or cushions. Drape a weathered quilt over a wooden bench or adorn your outdoor seating with plump, patterned cushions for a welcoming, inviting touch. Don't forget to incorporate vintage-inspired garden accents like wrought iron plant stands, rustic bird cages, or distressed wooden trellises to add depth and interest to your outdoor space. These elements not only contribute to the farmhouse aesthetic but also provide functional purpose, supporting climbing vines or showcasing potted plants in a charming manner. Creating a lush and fragrant garden oasis. No vintage farmhouse garden retreat would be complete without a lush and fragrant garden oasis. Carefully curated plantings not only add visual appeal but also contribute to the overall ambience, inviting you to linger and savor the natural beauty that surrounds you. When selecting plants for your garden oasis, consider incorporating a harmonious blend of flowering perennials, fragrant shrubs, and trailing vines that evoke the charm of a traditional cottage garden. Opt for varieties that not only complement the vintage farmhouse aesthetic but also offer a delightful array of colors, textures, and fragrances throughout the seasons. Don't forget to include edible elements in your vintage farmhouse garden, such as raised vegetable beds or potted herb gardens. Not only do these functional additions contribute to the farm-to-table essence of your retreat, but they also offer the opportunity to incorporate charming vintage accents like repurposed wooden crates or antique watering cans. Creating an inviting outdoor living space. Consider incorporating a spacious outdoor seating area, complete with a rustic farmhouse table and chairs, where you can host intimate alfresco dinners or leisurely brunches with loved ones. Drape the table with a vintage-inspired tablecloth or runner, and adorn it with charming touches like mismatched floral china, antique silver, and mason jar vases filled with freshly cut blooms from your garden. To provide shade and shelter from the elements, consider incorporating a charming garden structure such as a pergola or gazebo. Adorn these structures with trailing vines or hanging planters, creating a verdant, romantic ambience that evokes the essence of a bygone era. Within this shaded respite, you can set up a cozy swing or daybed, inviting you to take a well-deserved afternoon siesta or simply bask in the tranquility of your garden retreat. To further enhance the farmhouse-inspired aesthetic, incorporate rustic elements such as vintage crates or galvanized tubs repurposed as planters or outdoor storage solutions. These charming accents not only add character but also provide functional purposes, allowing you to seamlessly blend form and function within your vintage garden retreat. Remember, the key to creating an inviting outdoor living space is to prioritize comfort, warmth, and a sense of nostalgia. By thoughtfully curating each element, from the seating arrangements to the lighting and decor accents, you'll craft a space that beckons you to linger, relax, and fully embrace the beauty and serenity of your vintage farmhouse garden retreat. By incorporating rustic elements, vintage decor, and lush greenery, you'll craft a cozy oasis that seamlessly blends the charm of a traditional farmhouse with the serenity of nature. Imagine stepping out into your garden retreat, greeted by the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers and the gentle melodies of chirping birds. As you sink into a weathered Adirondack chair, sipping a refreshing iced tea, you'll feel the stresses of the day melt away, replaced by a sense of calm and tranquility. Whether you're hosting an intimate alfresco dinner with loved ones or simply seeking a quiet respite to unwind with a good book, your vintage farmhouse garden retreat will beckon you to linger and savor every moment spent in this enchanting outdoor haven. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your vintage farmhouse garden retreat today, and create a space that not only delights your senses but also nourishes your soul. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment sharing your thoughts and ideas, and share it with friends and family who might appreciate this cozy outdoor oasis. If you found this video inspiring, consider subscribing to our channel for more captivating gardening and outdoor living content.